There is my beautiful wife, Donna, reading on the couch. Say hello there, sweetness.
Hello there, sweetness. Had to say that, just kidding. How are you? Just reading on this beautiful day, which is, it seems like fall here. It's gorgeous. It got a little cooler and I love it. Beautiful.
We're chilling on this nice, cool day. And after all the heat we've had for so long,
It's awesome.
it's a relief. Let me go outside. You want me to show them, Don?
Yes.
Let's go outside and show them what we're working on today.
Yes.
So, folks, I'm outside here by the picnic set, and this is what we're working on today. And I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit of where we're at. I have cut all the rafters the same length in preparation to hang them up and get them from header to header. I have Lowe's about to drop me off some lumber to get this thing done. And these are 14 to 16 foot lengths, so it's kind of rough to put them on a pickup truck. And I can't cut them in half, unfortunately, and do that. I have to have them one piece. And so we're going to have Lowe's drop them off, and that will be fine. I'm going to get enough stuff that it will make it worth the delivery fee. You know, if you got one board and delivery fees, normally 80 bucks. If you get a whole load of stuff and block and lots of lumber and stuff you need, posts and 16-foot boards, the $80 isn't so much to drop that off, if you know what I mean. It's a lot of weight, a lot of BS, and a lot of transportation, a lot of yada, yada, yada. When they just run it over here, take the boom, drop it on the front lawn, and all products are on property. I run up there and grab a post at a time, plant them, put the back header across it, run the rafters up, put some 2x4 purlins across this way, and this is a repurposed metal roof that's going to come up and just like it sits right down here and go down. This is 3 feet span, so it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 feet wide by 13 and a half feet in length. So 15 by 13 and a half sunroof there, which will sit beautifully over top of this, over our picnic set. Now, because this is 15 feet across, we're going to get back to this. I'm going to talk to you about this in a minute. But because we got across here 15 feet, this is a 14-foot span across here, which will allow me a nice 6-inch overhang on each end. And of course, whatever I want to overhang in the front and in the back, because these posts are going to be about 8 feet apart, and they are 13 and a half feet long. So I'm going to cut each green piece and I can slip the rest. So you'll get the front lined up here. And you get the front piece lined up on the front header. And if you're overhanging it, you're going to be, say, over maybe this much here, a 6-inch overhang off the front. I'm watching the fire pit. I've had plenty of fires, and it doesn't even come close to this. So, I mean, I'm not burning a fire as tall as this. I just have a little campfire. We hang over the metal here and then run it back and pin it. Whatever I want to hang over the back of this side here, because the holes are right here. You can see when I lift this is to keep the cats out. There's the holes here, so you can kind of see it's right in line here. So with the 6-inch hangover in the front, we're coming about 8 feet back here, and then if you want to do like a foot hangover in the back, you're talking about 9 feet of metal, and this is 13 and a half feet long. So we slice every piece. The center section, you can see they're already sliced in the middle. I will slice the green in the middle and that green in the middle and overlap them, and then you slip the piece and then pin it where you want it for length, and that way you have all the proper lengths and you have the factory edge. And I think the whole concern of mine is the neatness of the factory cut on the edge, because I do not have metal cutters here that can cut a beautiful straight square edge like that. So you would bury the blemish in the middle, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm going to do. Now, mind you, you could see the split here. Once you overhang this and you pin it with a screw, it's so thin you'll never see these. It's just sitting loose, so you can see the split here in all of these. And you can see it here, you can see it here. But that's the idea. So the roof will just get picked up and set down just like that. Now, I got this for a neighbor. I worked on a coop with him over there, and he brought this over the other day, dropped it off, and we are here with it. And I had separated it because we're scabbing it out, and it's a bunch of scraps from a bunch of different jobs. I wanted to make it look nice, and what was really fortunate is I had 2 greens, 2 whites, and the tan. And I was like, two, two, and one, 5 sections. It couldn't have been better. And that way, I don't have to paint it. I think it looks just nice. It's fine. It'll be beautiful. If I wanted to get up there, I get up there with a roller and just roll it out with a gallon of paint, any color I wanted. If I'm gonna make it white, red, green, whatever, we'll take care of it. But this is cool because the original colors are just fine by us. And we'll get up here, and point being, we'll have some shade up here in the yard because there's no shade trees in this yard. We don't have a whole lot of shade besides in the shop and under the eaves of the camp here, front and back, and of course inside. But we'll put a big oak tree down in the yard, way down yonder in the center, like a big tree, way down here, like a big shade tree. I'll put a picnic table down by that, a little horse fence with a little barn to the side here is the plan. And anytime you fence something like that, you can keep anything. You run posts around, and if you cattle fence that, you could put anything in there, from a loose dog, a stray, just anything. And what the idea is to make this property set up for exit, for resale. If I ever wanted to part with it, anybody that came that had horses, they could grow here, they could keep an animal here or animals. It's set up. It's completely set up with a nice outdoor chill spot, a nice little shop, of course the orchard, hen run, and greenhouse, and good stuff, everything that somebody would want that likes to homestead, that likes this, and we're going to hang on this for a few years. We're going to hang on to this for a while, believe me. I intend on keeping this piece of property for a long time. This will be our off-grid chill spot. I can come up here and work and build it out and spend some time here. I love it up in the mountains. So all is well, and that's what we're doing. This is nice repurposed stuff here, and the whole property has been built with repurposed stuff. It's not because we cannot get new stuff. It's because I want to do it with repurposed stuff. This is all about repurposing this property and what you can do. What I'm doing for myself and my wife and my family for the future is having a cool little escape place that doesn't need anything from society. Mother Nature runs this property. This property literally is a living entity right now. When the wind blows, the electric charges. When the sun comes out, the electric charges. When it rains, we get water. And so it just does everything like a heartbeat. The property is literally alive, and I love it. It's a working mechanism. It's not human, but it works off of Mother Nature. We grow our own orchard. We have apples. They were absolutely delicious. Oh my God, I ate the apples. Donna and I munched them. Boy, they were good. Anyway, we're going to have some good apples. They're not crabby. They taste like they are real apples. You know what I mean? Big, sweet apples. We have our hens, our greenhouse, compost, workshop, outdoor sawmill with gas-powered 6 horsepower motor, a couple of generators, just a nice little setup. The only other thing that we have to get going here is a little bit of shade here where we could sit out and not die in the sun, because boy, this sun, you know what the sun's like these days, pure white. Man. So we'll get a pine tree put in here for some shade, and a big tree out in the middle of the yard here with a picnic table under it down there. And we'll get a little fenced in area down here and a little barn kind. I want to build a little barn with a little log corral down here with a big tree there, and that will just open the property up. If you notice, I have cats everywhere. We call them beazles. When you hear me talk about beazles, we are talking about these guys here, and they are just wonderful mousers. We don't have anything on property that doesn't work for us. Like, they all earn their salt. You know, Fred Beazle is the ultimate mouser, and Zoe Beazle is the mommy, and there's 3 other Beazles on property. There's Kit Kat over there, and they just, there's Penny Beazle, and I don't know, Fluffer's probably in the house, but we find a lot of mice, and of course they eat them and they drop them and they bring them to the door and meow for praise, which is good. But yep, they all just nicely hang out, and we are blessed. So guys, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. We will see you next time. Smash that like, please subscribe, follow us along, share this with like-minded folks. We will see you next time.